Here's an interesting question for you. Have you ever heard of third man syndrome? It's one of those really fascinating mysteries, I think, that exists in science that helps us to be able to sort of question our understanding of consciousness and if we've understood our world correctly. Third man syndrome is a researched and reported phenomena where people who are coming very close to death, such as sailors, mountaineers, people doing really risky things, or people who are survivors of disasters, tsunamis, etc., they report having a third person with them, helping them whilst they're in mortal danger. They say that an unseen presence appears besides them, not a frightening one at all. It's really calm. That's what's really important about this. And it even tells them how to get themselves out of danger. So it might give them information to help them survive. What's so fascinating is that many of the survivors say they know they wouldn't be here still if it wasn't for the third person, the third being that appeared with them whilst they were in mortal danger like this to help them get out of it. Now, scientists call this third man syndrome or the third man factor, I'd say, or woman, being inclusive here. And research led by neuroscientist Professor Olaf Blank has shown that under certain conditions, the brain can generate a vivid sense that another person is present, possibly through changes in how it integrates information about the body and space around us. So it says in Nature magazine. And author John Geiger, who collected hundreds of these remarkable accounts in the Third Man Factor book, showed striking similarities to each case. The experiences were constantly similar across cultures, different countries, different experiences. And this is something I always love about this type of research. It's not just a one-off, it's repeated. So, is this simply a question of an extraordinary brain? Or could it be that the brain is allowing us in those conditions to generally feel somebody who's there? What do you think? Could people actually be encountering a guardian angel, a spirit guide, or maybe a loved one, or some other form of consciousness or conscious being that is there to help them? Of course, science doesn't have the answer yet. But obviously the people that have had that experience are absolutely convinced of its validity and the reality of it. Now, I know what I think, given that I have been a medium exploring the realms of consciousness for 30 years now. But what do you think? Guardian angels, spirit guides, other intelligent beings, or simply a factor of the brain? I don't have all the answers. But one thing that is really important to keep in mind too is that science doesn't either when it comes to consciousness, death, and ultimate reality. So you get to explore your own inner experience. My work's all about that. As a soul and consciousness guide, as a medium who works with the intelligences and states of consciousness that are beyond our everyday normal, I'm here to help you understand yourself from a deeper level. My soul guidance readings are all about that, and my work, my soul retreats that are running. Next one is in April 2027. I'm here to help you explore your own inner world so you can understand yourself that little bit better. And in a fun environment too, so you haven't got to experience near death to get there.